everything, you know. Going out there playing Michigan State, playing our in-state rival, it means a lot. We got to have a great week of preparation and attack it the right way to have a great game.
Ryan?
How much have you thought about last year's game since then?
Honestly, last year is over, and this is a new year, and it's new blood and it's fresh air, and we just ready to go out here and compete, have a great week of preparation, and go get it this weekend.
Stand to the right, Larry.
Josh, do you allow yourself to appreciate the stakes and how people outside of the state are watching this game, and it's, you know, arguably the biggest game of the weekend in college football?
Oh yeah, you know, the stakes, you know, definitely higher, but at the end of the day, it comes down to just doing our job and playing our 111 and doing it the right way and playing together and having fun all around. So, yeah.
All the way to the left, Daniel.
Jim talked about this as an elimination playoff sort of game. I'm curious, does that change the way you prepare for it? Does that change your outlook when you're practicing in preparation for a game?
Yeah, so I mean, you know, when you change how you prepare, you know what I'm saying, during the season, you know, that's a problem. We've been preparing the right way every week. And this week it definitely is higher stakes, and we're going against an in-state rival, but, you know, just attack it the same way and elevate for sure. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's about us having a great week of preparation and attacking it the right way, like we have been doing every single week this season.
Staying on the left, John.
Your thoughts on Kenneth Walker and how important it is to keep him contained in this game?
Yeah, it's definitely important to keep Kenneth Walker contained in this game. That's a guy that can make big plays. It can make you pay if you're not in the right spots on defense. So definitely it's going to be a goal for us to contain him and stop him and neutralize him for sure. And that'll be a big piece for us.
Zach?
A few guys on the defense have used the phrase nameless, faceless opponents. How do you balance that versus, I guess, the extra energy you might get in a rivalry matchup?
Yeah, so, yeah, at the end of the day, it is nameless, faceless opponents. And regardless who we play, that's how we view it. We just trying to go get it. But it is Michigan State week, and we know that. And we just ready to have a great week of preparation and ready to go get it this weekend.
Is that a phrase new this season, the nameless, faceless?
So that's a phrase that I first heard from my linebacker coach, Coach Hilo. And he talked about it to us and emphasized it to us. And, you know, we use it ever since starting in camp. You know, nameless, faceless opponents, at the end of the day, it don't matter who you're going against, but, you know, you're just going to give it your all and play together and do your job and go get it.
Back to the right side, Larry.
What do you think the energy will be like in the stadium on Saturday, and like you did at Madison? How about the opportunity and challenge to kind of flip that energy for you?
Yeah, so definitely the energy will definitely be high, but at the end of the day, you know, we want to make it our own for our energy and our confidence and everything we got going on. So energy will be high, but at the end of the day, it comes down to just doing our job and playing our 111 and succeeding.
Back to the left, Michael.
Josh, what was it like to grow up in the state and be recruited by both schools?
You know, growing up in the state of Michigan my whole life, you know what I'm saying? You know, my dad was always, you know, a Michigan fan growing up, and I had the privilege of being a little bro to a U-Mich alum that played linebacker here at James Ross. Definitely, you know, I always heard growing up of the significance of the rivalry, and I always, you know, I was a Michigan guy. But, you know, getting recruited by both teams, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm from Michigan, that's going to happen, but at the end of the day, like, I'm ready to go get it, and my teammates are ready to go get it, and we're ready to play this weekend for sure.
Still on the left, Daniel.
Josh, did you get a good view of DJ Turner's 3-tip interception on
Oh
Saturday?
yeah, I had a great view. I had a great view. That was good. That was a beautiful interception. DJ's a guy, you know, that he was actually my recruit. I was his official visit coming in, and that's a guy that always just attacked everything the right way, worked hard, and you know, as I opened up in my drop and broke over and seeing him get that tip pick, I was just so happy for him. And it was such an amazing play, and he's going to continue to do big things for us in our defense.
Got time for a few more for Josh. If you have additional questions, please raise your hand and we'll get to you. Angelique on the left.
Josh, how much is it up to you and Aiden and maybe a few other the Michigan guys to really educate the younger guys and guys who aren't from the state on this rivalry and how physical it is?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a physical, gritty game, and it's definitely important for us as guys in state, me and Aiden specifically, guys that are captains, guys that are leaders, guys that are in state, to emphasize the importance of this rivalry. But at the end of the day, like I've been saying, it's about just doing our job and execute and preparing the right way so we can have a great win this weekend.
Okay, just a few more. Go back to the left, Austin.
With a back like Walker, who gets a lot of his yards off of cutbacks, is there anything in particular you do to prepare for his style of running, and what do you see as some of the keys to containing him?
Just doing your job, you know. Don't get nosy. doing your job, staying where you're supposed to stay, setting it on the edges, and doing your job and playing it inside out. At the end of the day, he definitely makes big plays and make people pay for sure, and has a really dynamic running game as far as in itself, as far as his lateral movement. But at the end of the day, just about doing our job, playing our 111, and having a great game.